Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for the time given to me. In this session, I'd like to present my paper entitled Understanding Social Media Discourses on Urban Farming and Traditional Food, an Ethnographic Approach. Well, this research has a background that urban farming has emerged as significant global movement uh, driven by growing concern about food security, environmental sustainability, and community resilience. And concurrently, there has been a resurgence of interest in traditional food system and culinary heritage. This renewed appreciation for traditional food has been fueled by a desire to connect with local culture, support sustainable agriculture, and promote healthier diets. Social media platform, in this case is Instagram, has played a crucial role in facilitating these trends, providing space for individuals and communities to share knowledge, experience, and recipes related to urban farming and traditional food. While this research was using ethnography as a method, ethnography is qualitative research method designed for study of online communities and digital cultures. In this case, it's the culture of urban farming and traditional food, which become a common discourse in social media, especially in Instagram. While according to Cozinet in 2015, ethnography involves systematic observation, participation, data collection, content analysis, and the interpretation of online interaction to draw insight into social and cultural dynamics. So then for the result and discussion, for the first is about understanding urban farming discourse on social media. So the first is about urban farming, and the second one is about traditional food discourse on social media. And the first one, urban farming, is intricately connected to sustainability as it integrates agriculture into city landscapes, yielding significant environmental, social, and economic benefits. And urban farming has become an increasingly popular topic in social media discourse, particularly on platforms like Instagram. The discourse on urban farming as presented on Instagram extends beyond sustainability and ecological awareness, fostering broader narrative that highlights community engagement and innovative practices. Then Instagram reinforces the natural components of practice theory, in which where the platform's technology enables users to upload, share, and consume urban farming content. This is not only promoting the practice, but also creates structure that influence how urban farming is articulated and perceived. Instagram act as a platform where individuals and communities share their urban farming practices, fostering new habits that emphasize sustainability and ecological awareness. This habitus reflects a set of disposition and tendencies that lead individuals to engage in urban farming as part of their ecological identity. So this is one of the example how urban farming become a trend only in Instagram. Then for the second part is about traditional food on social media. It is about cultural preservation, nostalgia, and health benefit. So the discourse around traditional food on social media touches on important themes of cultural preservation, nostalgia, and health benefit. So today there are food bloggers, chefs, and home cooks use social media to document and teach traditional cooking practices from how to prepare regional dishes to the origins and meaning behind them. This, this democratization of cultural knowledge reinforces cultural pride and intergenerational connection. Traditional food is often closely linked to personal and collective memories. In addition to cultural and emotional aspects, the health benefits of traditional food are a significant part of the conversation of social media. Many traditional cuisines are based on whole, natural ingredients and cooking methods that align with modern dietary recommendations. And applying for analysis, the authors use practice theory, in which applying practice theory on traditional food discourse on social media highlights the interaction between agents. Agents include content creators and also followers, and then materials include food, images, videos, and recipes, and also social structure, the platforms, and the algorithm. The structuration process, as described by Giddens, show how these practices are reproduced through continuous interaction that shape both the behaviors of agents and digital space itself. And this one is the example of um, content. This content is called Kampung Halaman Official. Contents consists of the traditional food cooked by grandmother and a grandfather. Also, how they use traditional way of cooking. This is not only this is not the only account promoting the traditional way of cooking and also traditional food. But there are so many similar accounts with this kind of content. So what I can conclude from this paper is that the finding reveals that the discussion on urban farming often centered around sustainability, community engagement, and innovative practices, while traditional food is discussed in the context of cultural preservation, nostalgia, and health benefit. And then communities act as a crucial agent in promoting awareness and providing a sense of belonging among those interested in these topics. The study also highlights the impact of social media influencers and content creators in amplifying this discussion and shaping trends. The conclusion suggests that social media plays vital role in promotion and popularization of urban farming and traditional food, offering both opportunities and challenges for advocates. It recommends that stakeholders, including policymakers and practitioners, leverage the power of social media to further promote sustainable urban practices and the cultural value of traditional food. Well, that's all of my presentation. I think that's enough. Thank you very much for your attention.